Hello, welcome to Stress Relief Yoga. We'll be getting started in just one moment. Still trying to adjust for now. How's that? Okay. So if you have blocks, you might want them handy. And a strap, a belt. Alrighty, let's get started. And as always, should the screen disappear, we'll quickly go online. A new one will be made and we'll click on that and continue the class. It went well on Monday, so hopefully it will go well again today. We're going to start with Nadi breathing, N-A-D-I, Nadi, and it's opposite side of the nose breathing, and it works through the sinuses. So we start at the top of the respiratory system, which is the nose, and it balances out the brain. So one of the ways to do it is you take your hand, drawing down these two fingers, first two, bring them down. And then you've got your thumb and your ring finger, and you go between that. So it's a bit of a finger stretch, good for the hand. If that's not available to you, you simply take your first two and you can work your nose that way. Otherwise, peace, bring them down. And let's take a breath in, inhaling in. As you exhale, close off the right nostril and breathe only through the left. Inhale through your left, close that. Exhale through the right. You're welcome to close your eyes. It's a very peaceful way of breathing. Inhale through the right, close it. Exhale through the left. It can be used to help you fall asleep at night. Inhale through the left, close. Exhale through the right. The mind is totally preoccupied with the breath. Inhale through the right, close. Exhale through the left. Inhale left, close. Exhale right. Inhale right, close. Exhale left. Last one. Inhale left, close. Exhale right. Bring the hands down, palms down, so that you can center yourself. You can quiet yourself, controlling all that energy within you the hands are down. If you're feeling particularly open, energetic, able to receive, then you flip them up. But it's a cold day. Let's start with them down and simply take a long breath in. And then a longer breath out. Once more. Inhaling. Hold the breath at the top of the breath. And exhale out. Bring the arms up. Inhaling up. Flip them up. Press up. Stretch those fingers out. Take it behind the head maybe. Flip them back and pull them down under your chin. Lift your head back and exhale the elbows closed. Inhale them open. Exhale. Inhale them open. And exhale them closed. Elbows are together, forearms are together. You're in a fist, and let's make a figure 8 going in one direction. Then stop it and go in the other. Every time we switch, it's like mowing the lawn a different way. You open up another channel in the mind, in the brain. Sometimes we just trot on those same thoughts again and again. We think, what are there, some 80,000 thoughts a day, and many of them are the exact same thought or variation of the same thing. So once you're there, inhale them open, exhale them. Hands together, elbows up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Stretch the arms out. Take the right hand down and lift the left over, pull out towards the side and come down. You can use your block to support you so you can keep stretching out on the left side. You can always use a pillow or a book. Let's come up. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale over to the other side. Maybe look up at your right arm. Coming back up. Inhale. Exhale. All the way over. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Inhale, last one. Up and over. Reach forward. Pull yourself forward and exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale and exhale, walking your hands back in. Inside leg out. Usually this will be the less preferred posture because we always assume the more comfortable one. We seek comfort, how we sit, how we think, how we move. And this year, perhaps we're finding different ways to find comfort. So let's take the cellular breath, lifting up your arms up above. Connect, and then bend back, stretch out the biceps. Bring them up again for the cellular breath. This is one long breath you hold to bathe all the inner organs, which we forget to do during the course of our day when we have much more shallow breathing, or when we're stressed or tense, our breathing is shallow. So inhale up. Keep holding that breath as you open. Lock it in, chin to chest, thumbs down. Come back. Belly button pulling in and up for the abdominal lock. Start to bend over. Now you're going into the pelvic lock. Clenching the buttocks, squeezing in the pelvic area as you bring the top of your head down, 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 and arms are up, still holding the breath until finally you want to let out a little air. Imagine it from the base of the lungs into the pelvic area, into the abdomen, all the way up to the top of the lungs. Unlock your throat lock and the shoulders are down. Let's inhale them up and exhale them down. Inhaling, exhaling, inhale, and exhale. Hands onto the shoulders, once in front, looping once forward, and then once backwards. Keeping the mobile joint mobile. And then inhale your arms up and twist to the right. Look over your right shoulder. Take that right arm up, thread it underneath, and bring your right shoulder down. Press up, release the right arm to come up and around to the left knee, and twist. Look over your left shoulder. Left arm out, threads underneath, onto your left shoulder. Press down with the right hand, releasing that left arm up and over to the knee, and twist. Once more each side. Right arm, threads underneath, shoulder down. Press down, release the right arm up and over, tapping the knee as you turn to the left and look over your left shoulder. Left arm out, thread, and come down. Press down, left arm up and over. While here, make that twist to the right. And then come back and you're done. Stretching the legs out, give them a shake. All those folded knees tend to stiffen up. It's fascia that covers all our joints, all our muscles. We want to keep that loose. Sometimes you can even take your block or your hand and just stimulate underneath. Patients who are in bed and maybe can't move, there's somebody that comes and keeps it all fresh and stimulated doing that. Let's do a forward fold, but first flex the feet and then point them. Flex, inhale up, press up, and let's come forward. Wherever you are. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, descend. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Press yourself forward, release and come back up to seated. Point the toes forward. We'll do reverse table, but this time we're trying it with straight legs. So my hands are in back, fingers point towards my hips, I'm going to lift my butt up and point my toes towards the mat. So lift up, inhale up. And then exhale down, pull the knees in and take them up. Bend the knees and straighten them out. And we'll do this again, pointing the toes, lifting the hips up. Hold it here for a breath. Remember, when you hold the pose, you don't hold your breath. You keep breathing. And then bring your hips down, pull the knees in, and take them up. Maybe you can take off the hands into your boat pose. And then let's bring them down. And inhale the arms up again, moving them through the body. And sit it down. Soles of the feet together. Taking the right leg out. And in. The left out and in. Both. Up, find the balance, stay here, or flex. Press into the hip and open up. When you get into your pose, always take a big inhale and an exhale, and then bring your feet together again. Continuing to open the hips, let's stamp down with the right, keeping the left up. Bring this as close as you can to your upper body, or bring your upper body as close as you can to the thigh. And then take it open and bring the other one up. Let's do it again. Up and down, and up and down, up, down, up, down. Soles of the feet, the base of the feet rather, not the whole sole. You want to keep your feet open because we're trying to open up in the hip. And we'll pulse here with a straight back. Inhale up, exhale, collarbones going over to the feet. And inhale back up. Rounding the back, belly button in, scoot up, down towards the feet, and up. Let's do another set. Flat back going down, and up. Round, tighten, and down. And up. Come up onto all fours. Spreading the fingers, very important part of it. Use your fingers like a big wide foot, like a paw, so you're not all on your little joint of the wrist. And we'll cat-cow here. Knees likewise are right under the hips, so you're nice and square here. Let your belly drop, you flexing your back and inhaling up. And then exhale, round over. Inhale up. This is pretty protective of the spine, but if you've got something going on in your back, it's okay. The inhale, the swayed back, you see people swaying their back naturally when they stand when it aches, but the rounding, don't go too high up. If you've got some kind of disc or herniation here, you can simply tighten in here with a little tightening and not a rounding. And then release. Inhale up and exhale down. And then come to neutral. We're going to come up onto our knees. So you're using the quadriceps here, bringing the arms up, inhaling up, little back bend, and we'll come into child's pose. Exhale, come over, bring your arms back, and take your chest down towards the mat, maybe your brow. Take a moment here, and we're coming up again. So the arms release as you Inhale up. And exhale back down. Once more. Inhaling. And pull up tall, tighten. Exhale, come down with control. Child's pose. Release yourself back to all fours. Stretch out that right leg. Pull it back in. Stretch out the left. Pull it back in. Take your right hand out for thread, the needle thread underneath. Come down onto the right side of your head. Once you feel solid there, you found the spot on your shoulder and on your head, stretch out that left leg. Finding your balance, lift it up, take it over to the side. Maybe your fingers touch it, maybe not. Now let's get it back where we took it. So a little lift, taking it back around, pulling it in, press down, root down with the left, and release the right arm up and down. Let's do the same with the left. So take your left arm out, thread it under the right. Stretch out the right leg. Lift it up and over towards your hand. Return the right leg, lifting it up, back and down. Root down with the right hand to release the left, up and down. Let's step forward with the right foot, reach forward, and then turn to the side. Bend at the elbow so fingers touch the earlobe and the elbow points skyward, straight up, opening up the shoulders. Curl the back toes under, press down with the left hand, and come up. For a side lunge here. And then put both hands down in front into a deep lunge. You can use your blocks any height you want and rock back and forth here. Keep that right leg bent. Start to straighten it as you lift the left leg up. Forward fold. Head is down. Come up to a flat back. And inhale up. Back down. Exhale. Come right down through the front. Bringing your hands down and coming onto your knees. Left leg steps forward. Left arm and open to the side in a twist. Hand to the ear. Stretch it out, curl the toes under, and lift to your lunge. Come forward and rock back and forth. Bend the knee as you press down, using your blocks or not. Lift the back leg up, bring it forward, forward fold. Lift up, make sure your back is flat so you're hinging, and inhale yourself up and down. Let's stand in mountain pose. Let me just adjust the screen while you stand there in mountain pose. Make sure you're not shifting your, that's not good, I want it to go the other way. Sorry. Shouldn't have touched it. I'm sorry. Make sure you're not sway back, but press your hips forward. And then let's inhale the arms up, point upwards, and over to the right. Stretch out the arms. Inhale back up, and over to the left. Bring yourself up. Open the arms. Right arm comes across the chest. Left arm presses in. Bringing them up. Left arm comes across. Right arm presses it in. Coming into stork pose. That's lifting the right knee up. So inhale. And on the exhale, we settle into the pose. The knees up. Press your hands firmly together to help your balance. And let's take one more breath in and out before putting it down. Press the right leg, foot down. Inhale your arms up. And lift up the left. One more inhale and exhale. And then bringing it down. Let's take the spine back and forth. Step forward into warrior one. Right foot forward, left foot back. Do the moving meditation. So the arms are up and we're going to cross over. So inhale up, left arm comes down. Exhale down, right arm up. And come to your block if you'd like. Inhale the arms up and open to warrior two. Again, turning the hips, warrior one. Watch that your knee stays bent and over the second and third toe. Exhale down, arms up. Inhale, come up. Exhale, warrior two. Last one. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Bring yourself up and open to warrior two. I'll turn sideways. So the hips are front. Stay here and bend the right arm into the leg. Left arm's up. Come up. Only moving the top of the body. Left arm comes down. Inside the leg, right arm is up. Watch that you don't let your knee fall into the ground, that you're keeping it up where it's comfortable. This time, come back up and the hand goes to the outside of the leg. And then come up. And the other one goes to the outside of the leg. Come back up, straighten your leg, and let's reach sideways and come into our triangle. Left arm's up, right arm is down. Using the block sometimes helps you open up more. So if that's something you want to try, put your block there. Let's press down, tighten everything so you can lift up as if you're floating up at the top of the body. And then both toes point front. Hands on the hips. Heels out and come down to your wide-legged downward facing dog, walking your hands forward and pressing back towards the heel, letting the head drop. Nice stretch for the neck here. Turn your head, shaking it no, shaking it yes. And then walk your hands up, coming up. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Toe. We'll do the same thing on the left. Left foot forward, right foot back. Inhaling up. Exhale, cross down and up. Inhale, open warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, knee never moves. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last time to the warrior two. Opening up and warrior two. Shifting forward. Left arm in front, right arm up. Come back up through warrior two. Right arm down in front of the leg. Left arm up. Coming back. Turn. This time, left arm goes in back. And right arm goes in back. Using our hips as a foundation. And now straighten up, shift forward, upper body on the platform of the lower body into your triangle. Remember, you're pressing against a wall. So if you want to do this against a wall at home, you would have your entire body open against the wall. And let's bring ourselves up. Heels in, toes out. Goalpost arms in, press down. And up. Two more. Down. And up. Last one. Down. And up. Toe, heel, toe, heel. We're going to come down onto our backs to do the stretches. We've stretched a little here. You can imagine if you were doing this for a whole hour, you'd be more stretched out. And the more you stretch, the more you release some of the inflammation that's been storing up in your body. Certainly, no one can be blamed for having some stress within them, and that's yoga's helping you release some of that. So we'll put it around the ball of our right foot, lie on your back, take it up. Here again, if you want, you can use your block. If you're feeling a little stiff or something, you can put your block on whatever height you like, and as you bring your leg over, it can release sitting on the block. So that way there's no strain. Because we're trying to open up, we're not trying to give more stress, more strain. We're trying to release it. So wherever you can let it go is where you want to open your stretch to. And then let's pull it up, take it across the midline. Feel it on the right side of the leg. Bring it back up, release, and take your foot around, moving the ankle, keeping it flexible one way and the other. The ankle is also a joint, and you want that fluid to stay mobile, not sticky, so you keep your ankle mobile. And then bring up the other leg for the sciatic stretch. Stay here if this is your comfort zone. In yoga or in stress relief yoga, we don't tell you to get out of your comfort zone. You're looking for your comfort zone. So if this is good, stay here. Otherwise, reach through and pull it into your chest. Keep the feet flexed and breathe here. Remember, we're holding the pose, we're not holding the breath. From here, stretch out the left leg and stay in your figure four, opening up the hip here. Make sure your foot, your ankle is above the knee. You don't want to be pressing on your knee. And then slip it down so you're in tree pose. Maybe bring your arms up over the head. Straighten out the leg, and we'll do the left, putting the belt around your left leg. Opening out to the left side. Try and keep that right hip down. Let's bring it back up, pulling it up, take it over to the right. And then back up, and the ankle gets rotated in one direction and then in the other. Bending that right knee, ankle over knee, left knee. Gently encourage to go to the side, reach through the space and pull it all in. And then let's stretch out that right leg, keeping the left ankle above the knee into figure four. And then slide it off above the knee into tree pose. Bring both knees up, pull them into the chest, flatten your spine before taking them down. We'll do breach pose, a progressive breach pose. So bring your feet as close as you can to your butt. And as you bring your arms up over the head, you're lifting your pelvis. So inhale up. Roll onto the shoulder girdle, onto your shoulder blades. Tighten the tops of your thighs and underneath. Tighten your butt cheeks. And then let it go. Twice more. Inhaling up. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Stretch out the left leg, stretch out the left arm, and let's roll onto our left side. One leg on top of the other, both feet are flexed. Lifting the foot up 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Putting it down, and then open the foot, ankle to ankle, and another 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And relax it down, staying on your side. Open up onto your back for a moment. Before keeping the right arm stretched out, rolling onto your right side, and 7 times both feet are parallel facing the right. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Huh. Turn the toes up, ankle to ankle, and we'll do another 7. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you can stop anytime, 2, and 1. Onto your backs, lying on your back, let the spine align. Right leg lifts up, straight up, bends and steps onto the left thigh, left hand to the outside of the knee, keeping your shoulders on the mat. Take a twist here. Some people like to think that every twist massages the inner organs. If that's a thought that makes you feel good, then imagine you're massaging your inner organs here. You're wringing your body out. And then let's open back out, stretch out the leg, give them both a shake. Maybe right now your right feels a little longer than your left. Lift up the left. Step onto the thigh, right hand to the outside and come over, thinking about your left shoulder down on the mat. Bring yourself back and let's pull the knees up to the chest. And then we'll stir by keeping the hands on the knees, bring them out and around. Up to the chest, out to the side, down towards the feet. And then stop and go the other way. Down towards the feet, out towards the side, up towards the chest. Finally, take your legs straight out. Let the legs be over the heart. So the circulation is going the other way instead of when we're standing or sitting, always going down to the feet. So take a moment here. If you're against a wall, you can keep your feet up against the wall for Shavasana. So you have your legs and your butt right against the wall, and the legs are straight up, and you're lying there with your eyes closed. Otherwise, for any of the rest of us, let's press down. So you're pressing right down there, so there's no pain on the sacrum, on the tailbone, as you slowly bring your legs down. Until you can relax them open, relax open your hands, and you're ready for Shavasana, the final pose where you have nothing left to do but breathe in and breathe out. Because it's a new year, even if it weren't, let's exhale out something we don't need. There's so much, but this has to be something within you, some thoughts, some energy that doesn't serve you, that you can just let go, let go. And then with each breath, imagine taking in something fresh, clean, new start. Inhaling in, exhaling out. Inhale joy and exhale sorrow. Inhale hope and exhale fear. Inhale self-love and exhale self-judgment. And then take a deep breath in and a longer breath out. With your eyes still closed, touch the thumb to the first finger, connecting you to the earth, connecting you to something solid. Let your thumb go to your middle finger for patience, to the ring finger for energy, stability, and to the pinky finger for intuition and feeling. Anytime during your day, you return to the breath, touch the tips of each of your fingers. And then as you do so, you say to yourself, I am at peace. And then one more time, I am good enough. Bringing the knees up. Let's roll over to the right. Take a moment here. Before slowly pushing yourself up, head up less, like you've just awakened, because we like to imagine we reawaken. We're refreshed after each yoga session. So you're back up, awake, in any comfortable position for you. Balancing out your hands, bringing them in. Maybe pulling them just a little apart, making that space for energy to come in between your hands, in between the compassion and the wisdom represented by each hand. And then take that energy, that wisdom, that compassion, bringing it all into yourself, thanking yourself, feeling the strength, feeling yourself becoming stronger, brighter, more aware. And then from the divine in me to the divine in you, thank you so much for sharing your time, your energy, your presence. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again next week.